Austin Shepard. I'm President and CEO of Fiduciary Trust, and welcome to our fourth section regarding the financial planning for Alzheimer's. I'm joined here with Jody King, Vice President and Director of Client Services with Fiduciary Trust, and also Dr. Lisa Genova, Harvard-educated neuroscientist and the author of the best-selling Still Alice. In our earlier sessions, we talked about the steps to dealing with the financial ramifications of Alzheimer's, specifically around the recognition of the condition, 2, around the development of a care plan, 3, around organizing information, and finally the 4th step around reviewing that and making sure that the appropriate parties are in place to help with the ongoing assistance that's needed. Given that framework, Jody, maybe you could talk a little bit about, particularly important about that external network and how you've seen it work, I guess, in best practices and in some families that have dealt with this successfully.
Sure, Austin. One of the things I've seen is because of how we work with people here at Fiduciary, which is really multi-generational. So lots of times we've known mom and dad for a long time, and we know the children also. So when problems start to arise, they'll turn to us for help in trying to figure out how to deal with this from a financial perspective and trying to put together a team that can help them deal with it. One of the things we've seen with our clients is lots of times the biggest concerns are the health of mom, the health of dad, the financial aspects of caring for mom and dad, and also where are mom and dad going to live in their final years. And so they'll turn to us to try to put those pieces together. And with us being that trusted advisor, we're there to support them in many aspects of the conversations that need to happen and to help facilitate those conversations and encourage that they actually go on in the families.
I would add to those points, because I think one thing that we are conscious of at Fiduciary Trust is the aspect of having an institution that is stable and has a degree of permanence. And I think one of the things that Fiduciary Trust has done over the past 130 years is work across generations and indeed dealt with a lot of the different issues. To your second point, I would also make the aspect of having teams and individuals, lawyers who know what they are doing, financial planners, individuals who can help with, support or complement families, because I think we would all agree every family is a little bit different. Lisa, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts about this external network of helping a family deal with this and some of your own experiences or perspectives on it.
Yeah, well, historically, people have been dealing with Alzheimer's very much alone. There's so much shame and stigma attached to it still, sort of like cancer was 40, 50 years ago when people wouldn't even speak of it. They'd whisper cancer and call it the big C. So people have been dealing with Alzheimer's in a very sort of alienated, lonely place. And this disease is hard enough to deal with without layering isolation on top of that. And so what I've been out there encouraging people and sort of what we hope that families will get to is a place where they can reach out and ask for support. There are lots of support networks through the Alzheimer's Association. There are support groups both for caregivers and people who have Alzheimer's where they can share information so you don't have to reinvent the wheel each time. And then likewise, to be able to raise your hand and say, I need help with understanding what the financial future holds for us now. How do we navigate this so that they don't have to make it up as they go, that there are resources out there for them.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Jody, for this conversation. I hope this has proved helpful, at the same time provided some useful structure to the concept of dealing with Alzheimer's and dementia. We at Fiduciary Trust have helped many families navigate these issues, and if the topics that are raised today resonate with you, I hope you feel comfortable in reaching out to us and seeing whether we can be of assistance.